Hey there, listen up. Life ain't supposed to be easy. You know, the world doesn't care whether you're hurting or you've got a million excuses for why things went wrong. They're going to throw it at you, time and time again. Some days, your heart will be shattered. And some nights, you'll wonder if you're doing the right thing. But hey, know this. Crazies don't spring up overnight. They become tough when they're faced with things that would bring them down. And every time you throw in the towel, every time you let someone walk away from you, you're creating a version of yourself that's determined not to quit. Because winning in life isn't about dodging the pain. It's about getting back up after it hits the hardest. And even when life kicks you plenty of times, you're still moving forward. Protect your dreams. Most people will express disbelief and ridicule at your dreams before they even begin to believe in them. Why? Because your unique vision often scares away those who've given up on their own dreams. The instant you decide to embrace your true self and be different, people will attempt to steer you back onto the safe, familiar path of average. They'll say, you can't do it. You're just wasting precious time. It's better to be realistic. But listen, do not take advice from those who are still stuck in a life they genuinely do not desire. If you sincerely want something, go after it with every ounce of determination and energy you have. Even when the odds seem stacked against you. Even when nobody believes in your dreams. Even when progress feels like going crawl. Because dreams only truly work for those who refuse to quit and stop working. Pain creates power. Pain changes people. Some people become weak from it. Others become unstoppable. The difference is mindset. Champions use pain as fuel. They train while others complain. They work while others sleep. They stay focused while others waste time. Temporary pain creates permanent growth. Right now, you may feel tired. You may feel lost. You may feel like quitting. But one day, you will thank yourself for not giving up during the hardest chapter of your life. Because pressure creates diamonds, and struggle creates warriors. Achieving success often calls for making sacrifices. Everyone aspires to reach that level of success. However, not many are prepared to undergo the challenges that come along with it. People dream of getting that recognition without putting in the work, the objectives without the dedication, the achievements without the personal commitment. Success demands being alone a great deal. It calls for staying focused. It even requires saying yes to the distractions that may arise. At times, you may need to step away from the people and the routine for quite some time. In the process of creating a life that's talked about for several decades. Give up trying to impress people who don't truly appreciate you. Allocate that energy towards developing your strength, because ultimately, your success will surpass whatever remarks people have about you. Stop worrying about failure. Failure isn't the bad guy. Angst is. The majority of folks are just average, since they're scared to mess up. But the folks who succeed in life didn't always win. They tried a bunch of times, froze out, were rejected, left alone, doubted themselves, felt silly, but they kept chasing their goals. So here's the thing. You're either gonna deal with the pain of discipline or end up with the ache of regret. And regret can stick with you forever. So what do? Go for it. Start a business. Put out a video. Chase that dream. Because the biggest mistake people make in life is not trying at all. Become hungry. You say you want success. But do you want it badly enough? Do you want it more than comfort? More than sleep? More than excuses? Because average people talk. Hungry people work. Real winners become obsessed. They wake up with purpose. They train with purpose. They suffer with purpose. While others waste time scrolling, they are building their future. If you truly want greatness, you must become addicted to improvement. No excuses. No laziness. No waiting for motivation. Just work. You are stronger than you think. There is a version of you, hidden beneath fear, doubt, and insecurity. A stronger version. A fearless version. A disciplined version. And every difficult moment in your life is trying to awaken that person. Stop doubting yourself. You survived pain that was supposed to break you. You made it through dark nights nobody knows about. That means there's greatness inside you. The moment you stop limiting yourself, your entire life changes. Because limits are often nothing more than illusions created by fear. Final, powerful ending. So now the question is, what are you going to do with your life? Will you stay trapped in excuses? Or will you fight for the future you deserve? This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not next you. Now. Get up. Focus. Work harder. Stay disciplined. And when life hits you, hit back with persistence. Because one day, all the pain, sacrifices, failures, and struggles will transform into strength. And the people who once doubted you will watch you become unstoppable. The day you stop making excuses. One day, you will realize that nobody was coming to save you. Not your friends. Not society. Not luck. And that day will change everything. Because the moment a man stops blaming the world, he becomes dangerous. Too many people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect moment. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for support. Waiting for confidence. But winners move before they feel ready. They understand that fear never disappears. Doubt never completely fades. Depression never fully goes away. You simply become stronger than the things trying to stop you. Right now, somebody out there is working harder than you. Somebody is sacrificing more than you. Somebody is staying disciplined while everyone else is distracted. And one day that person will live the life you once dreamed about. So ask yourself, how much longer are you going to waste your potential? How many more mornings will you wake up with no purpose? How many more nights will you sleep knowing you gave less than your best? Deep inside, you already know what you need to do. You know the habits destroying your future. You know the distractions stealing your time. You know the excuses keeping you average. But change begins the second you take responsibility. No more blaming your past. No more blaming your situation. No more blaming other people. Your life changes when you change. And understand this clearly. Discipline is painful. Waking up early is painful. Training is painful. Failure is painful. But regret destroys people for life. Imagine being old one day, looking back at your life, and realizing you never truly tried. That pain is worse than failure. That pain is worse than rejection. Because failure teaches lessons, but regret only creates suffering. So stand up, even if you're tired, even if you're broken, even if nobody believes in you. Stand up anyway. Because every powerful transformation begins with one decision. I will not stay weak anymore. The world respects action, not excuses. So stop talking about the dream and start building it. Brick by brick, day by day, step by step, until one day people call you lucky. Without seeing the years of sacrifice behind your success, become unstoppable. There comes a moment in life when pain either destroys you or transforms you into someone unstoppable. Most people break when life gets hard, but a rare few become stronger because of it. They use heartbreak as motivation, failure as education, loneliness as preparation. While everyone else complains, they improve. That is the difference between average people and great people. Greatness is built in silence. Nobody sees the sacrifices. Nobody sees the lonely nights. Nobody sees the discipline. They only see the result at the end. But behind every strong person is a story people know nothing about. A story filled with struggle, doubt, fear, pain, and still, they kept going. That's why you must stop looking for easy paths. Easy paths create weak people. Hard times create leaders. Every challenge in your life is training you for something greater. Every setback is teaching you resilience. Every loss is teaching you strength. So when life tests you, do not ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Because champions think differently. They don't run from pressure. They grow through pressure. They don't stop when they're tired. They stop when the work is done. And listen carefully. Your future is being created by what you do daily. Not once a month. Not when you feel motivated. Every single day. Small actions become massive results over time. One workout. One video. One extra hour of focus. One decision to keep going. That's how powerful lives are built. And maybe, right now, you feel behind in life. Maybe you think it's too late. But it's not. As long as you are breathing, you still have another chance. Another chance to fight. Another chance to improve. Another chance to become who you are meant to be. So stop doubting yourself. Stop shrinking your dreams because other people are scared of theirs. You were not born to live average. You were born with potential inside you. Now it's your responsibility to unlock it. No more fear. No more excuses. No more quitting. This is your time. And years from now, people will either say, he gave up, or they will say, he refused to quit until he became unstoppable.